the way you've been playing, everything that happened early in the game, missed field goals, deflected punts, fumbles, high snaps, to kind of fight through all that and get back to where you ended this game?
Well, there was a lot of good things that happened too, the way the game started. No, I think we clearly, we had a plan. I think anytime you go into the game and coming off a Monday night game and just the moving parts of who's playing, who's not playing, really went up till today. With Tyler Smith and some of the guys. So obviously we left a number of guys home, and it just really because there was a couple plays early you called that were that Brandon Cook's practice this week and so forth. So I thought I thought our players just did a really good job of staying to the plan. We wanted to come in here offensively, ground and pound, and wanted to win the time of possession, and try to just really focus on being a favorable down and distance. We were able to do that. We had the giveaways that hurt because we had chances for points that we didn't did not conclude those drives where we did move the ball well. And our defense just kept banging away. I thought our defense did a great job, keeping the score, in the range it needed to be in to win the game. And really, the special teams is a tale of two halves. Their special teams made the big plays in the first half. Ours made them in the second half, and then we got down to the end there, and it was just a game since situational extravaganza. It's just it's like Yahtzee. Everything was in there. So. Just a lot of situational football, things to learn from, things we work on all the time, but you still got to execute in those spots. So, excellent team win. These are the way these division games are supposed to go. It's just great to see our guys rewarded for just staying the course, just grinding it out. So, the messaging's been great. Going up into it, no one's really blinking, just with everything going around us. So, it feels good to win. It's been a minute.
Clarence Hill, all said and done. Micah talked earlier in the week. He said some of his podcasts about we're a good football team. We were really talking about the growth of the defense, and you talked about the defense. You talked about the growth of the defense.
Yeah, definitely. The defense is getting better. I just think you can just see it. The understanding and all the way around. The staff, the players. We had some just out of balance games. And it's just good to see we've learned from it. We're getting players back. It's great to have Deron back today. He played to his pitch count, so it was good to see. And I think Mike is back. Full speed and able to play the whole deal there. But with the changes in the secondary, I thought our coaches and the secondary guys did a really nice job of rolling in there. And what can you say about Josh Butler, Kamon Hall? So these guys have earned the opportunity, and you love to reward your young players that just continue to work. And not only did they have the opportunity today, but they made plays. So once again, we're a growing football team. I think you're starting to see the benefit of a lot of young players playing early, and hopefully the fruits of those moments are starting to come into play here. Because obviously we got a quick one here coming up on Thursday.
Mike Todd Archer, the ESPN. You talk a lot about ebbs and flows of games.
Yeah.
Have you experienced things like that before?
No, like I said, I just think it was a game management. Everything that could happen almost happened there at the end. Wanye on the onside kick, and it's a no-moss situation. So, and I think those types of things we just got to learn from. But yeah, it's they hit we call it Vanna. They hit the 3-level play on us for the big play to get it back. Those are things that you work on every Friday and Saturday, and that's why you do it, because all those situations came to play down the stretch there.
And with Turpin's kick return, it goes through his legs at the beginning, right?
Well, he did that for timing. They definitely that was part of the plan. So no, he's special. He's a special young man. It was obviously a huge play for us.
John Michelle with the Athletic, you had some wild games against Dan Quinn. Being able to get this one mean any more, or just what were your feelings?
It really is. It's a division game, for us. I'm happy for Dan, proud of him. He's off to a great start here. Got nothing but love for him. But this is what it's all about, competing. And if you're blessed to be in this league as long as I have been, you you're able to have friendships and relationships, and it even makes it even more competitive. So just a hell of a football game, and he's doing a great job.
And with you having coached as long as you have, what's your blood pressure like in that situation? Those last few minutes of the game.
No, I'm fine. I'll be honest. I'm just with the next play. That's whether you're calling the offense or you get into the game management. I mean, I'm listening and interjecting on the headsets. I mean, that came all the way down to the last play. So you look at they did a nice job on 9 seconds and took the completion and got into range to throw the Hail Mary. So I just really focused into the game because it's a National Football League. I mean, we show the cut-ups every week. Ryan Feeders, our game management director, he does a phenomenal job. And last night I think we had 8, 9, 10 games that came down to the last play or last series last week. So that's why we do it. That's why we spend the time on it, because we were definitely prepared for these situations. The calls were in early. It was clean, but these players are unbelievable. I mean, they're special people. Their gifts and skills, and to make plays like that when the game's on the line, I'm sure is a hell of a game to watch.
Cowboys.com. Mike, what did Cooper do better in your eyes today?
I thought Cooper did a great job managing the game. I thought the run game teed up some completions for him. I thought he was very decisive. I was clean with that. I mean, we had some plays taken off us, in the passing game due to penalty. But I thought he did a great job managing the game. So, and clearly was his best game so far this year.
Tim Kalish on Dallas Morning News. 2 things. One, do you remember what you were interjecting into the headset when McLaurin's running through your defense 14 seconds to go?
Do I remember
what you were thinking, saying?
No, I mean I saw the play. I knew the coverage, and and they hit it. So. We just got to tackle them there. So just once again, that's situational football, and obviously we get them down there, then it's the call may change, but the coverage and in this the play that they ran, I mean those are those types of plays that you run in those situations.
And overall, just everything else aside, standing aside, what does a win do for this team after what you've been through last week?
No, we needed it. I mean, it's been frustrating, no doubt. We've acknowledged that. I think everybody, in our circles has been very accountable for it. But I think you're getting a good look at who we are. We just tremendous fight. They fought from the time that ball was kicked off in the beginning and all the way down to the end. That's what this team's about. Hopefully we can continue to get healthy, and we got to win this next one. And that was a division game. That's a big win for us, and we got another one right around the corner here. So it'd be nice to get some wins and get some momentum.
What was the reasoning behind your plan at tackle, and how do you think those guys?
Well, just trusting the preparation. Tyler Guyton was dealing with something, and so Awesome played very well against Houston. So we just had a plan to rotate those guys, and so we'll take a look at the video and see if the plan is for them.
Emotionally, did those guys handle that okay?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I thought the communication was clear and concise, and the reason why we're doing it. And they're young guys; they need to play. It's we just got to keep helping them move along and grow some more.
You mentioned earlier not having Tyler today, but there's a lot of guys, Daphne, Law,
Yep.
Zach, all these guys that your key guys you count on to begin the year. How much do you feel for the guys that here who are able to pull this thing out, that they've stayed the course and they've kind of continued their?
No, absolutely. Very rewarding for everybody that got an opportunity. I think, and I mentioned it last night, this game needs to be about who's playing and, and the things we need to do to win. This game will not be about who's not here. And just take advantage of your opportunity. And these guys, you go right down the list. And, you look at the way that, the depth charts were drawn up and who's playing, who's not playing. And, I'm sure there's strong opinions on how this game was going to go. I'm sure we were favored by at least 12 points coming in here. But that's why you play the game. And that's why this is the ultimate team game. It's 11 on 11. And, I think our guys just do a great job of staying the course.
You mentioned Butler a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
There's a guy that's been on the practice squad.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't say enough about Josh Butler. He's earned it. He's had to wait a long time. So you just love it when these young guys get opportunities and they're rewarded with this type of win. So I'm just very happy for him.
I was glad about Butler. So.
Mm-hmm.
It's we talked about him as a guy who
Yep.
just needed some confidence, had to get some more playing time with that today and what he did last game. How you see him coming on?
Yeah, key plays. I mean, not only you seen him last game make some, normal D&D situation plays, but that plays a shot play, and they pushed it and doubled CD on it, so he has the game winner, and he runs a heck of a route, and obviously Cooper did a great job reading it and get him to us. So it's one thing to make plays, but when you start making big plays, critical plays in games, I mean it's a whole different level of a big chunk of confidence. So really happy for Scooney.
Last one.
Coach, if all things go well, this will be the first of many games versus Jaden Daniels, especially being division rivals. What do you see from him today, especially in the fourth quarter?
Dynamic. I just love it when a quarterback takes the ball in his hands when a game's on the line. So obviously just coming in the game, we've been so impressed with the way he runs the offense. The throws he makes, but he is dynamic with his feet, and so some critical fourth down, third down key calls, and he's going to be a challenge for a long time.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Mike,